So here now I have joined my cream color onto this side of this frill at the top where I began making this yellow round, and yarn over and make 3 chains here. And to begin this round we will be working DCs. So make 1 DC into the next stitch and 1 more DC into the next stitch. If we count chain 3 as a DC, we have 3 DCs in total until now. Now 4th and 5th DCs will be a decrease. So insert the hook into the 4th one, make it halfway. Insert the hook into the 5th one, make the DC halfway, yarn over and pull through all the loops, and this is the 4th and 5th stitches decreased together here. So after 3 DCs, 4 and 5 will be decreased, and this is the pattern we are going to continue all the way around. So yarn over again, 1 DC into the next DC, number 2 DC into the next DC, 3 DC into the next DC, 3rd DC, and now 4, make it halfway, insert into the 5th stitch, make it halfway, yarn over and pull through all the loops, and here we have 4 and 5 decreased. A few more will do together. So DC 1, DC 2 and DC 3, decrease 4 and 5 now. So yarn over, insert into the 4th stitch, make it halfway, yarn over again, insert into the 5th one, make it halfway, yarn over, pull through all. 4 and 5 decreased. For DC 1 again, 2, 3 and 4 halfway, 5th DC halfway and made together again, 4th and 5th decreased. So this is the pattern we're going to follow all the way around. I'll see you at the end here. So I've reached the end here. 3 places, 3 stitches are left, and we will make 1 onto 1. So 1 stitch into every stitch, 3 DCs we have to make now. So just make 1, 2 and the 3rd DC here, the last one, and join the round by making a slip stitch here at the top 3rd chain of this round like this. To begin the next round here, chain 4, 3 and 4, and we will skip 1 stitch and into the next DC, skip 1 DC into the next DC, make 1 DC like this. Chain 1 again, skip the very next DC and into the next to next DC, make 1 DC like this. Again chain 1, skip the very next DC into the next DC, make 1 DC. Chain 1, skip the very next DC into the next DC, make 1 DC. This is the pattern to follow all the way round in this round. I'll see you at the end. I've reached the end here. I've made my last DC, chain 1 and just join this round by making a slip stitch at the top 3rd chain of this round like this. Now 1 more round to go in cream. So chain 3 and make 1 DC. Actually we are going to decrease the 1st and the 2nd stitches here, so we'll decrease the DCs, first 2 DCs here. So the DC made in chain is made halfway, and now I'm going to make the DC into the next DC halfway only, because this is going to be a decrease. And now yarn over and pull through all the loops. So after chain 3 we made a decrease of the stitches 1 and 2. See, I have put markers on exactly half on both the sides of this frill like this. You can also count the stitches and put the marker on both the sides. So in the beginning I have made chain 3 and decreased the stitches. Now we will be making 1 stitch onto 1. So 1 DC into the chain 1 and 1 DC at the top of the next DC. 1 DC into this chain 1 and 1 DC at the top of this next DC, and we will be continuing just like that, 1 DC into every stitch till we reach the marker that we have put on the other side. Like this only we'll go till we reach the marker. So 1 DC into every stitch, 1 DC in the chain and 1 DC in the DC below. 1 DC in the chain below and 1 DC in the DC below, like this. So I'll see you at the marker. I've reached the marker now, and here also this is half of the stitches. I'll be decreasing 2 stitches here. So yarn over, pull through it halfway and then insert into the other stitch, next stitch, make it halfway, then make them together like this. This is this decreased stitch at the exact half of our frill where we decreased in the beginning, and now again we decreased at the half of it like this. And now onwards we will just make 1 DC onto every stitch. So 1 DC into the chain, 1 DC at the DC, 1 DC into the chain, 1 DC at the top of the DC here, 1 DC into the chain and 1 DC at the top of the DC here, like this. All the way round I have made it like this. Now reach the end, and what I am going to do is, we have 3 stitches, chain, DC and chain. So I am going to decrease 2 stitches again here. I have reached the start here. I am going to decrease it one more time, the 2 stitches. So yarn over into this chain, make 1 DC halfway like this, yarn over into this DC, make 1 DC halfway like this, and then yarn over and pull through all the loops. So the 2 stitches decreased here. Now we have just 1 stitch left, that 1 chain, 1 DC into this last chain like this, and join this round by making the slip stitch into the top 3rd chain like this. So this completes our 3 rounds of cream color on the other side as well. Now I am going to attach this pink shade into that very place where I cut my cream color. Pull up a loop and chain 3. We are beginning a new pattern from here. So into the same space make 4 DCs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So chain 3 and 4 DCs makes it 5 DCs. Now chain 1 and skip 1, 2 and 3 DCs, and in the 4th DC here make 1 SC. After SC chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, again skip 3 DCs, 1, 2 and 3, in the 4th one make 5 DCs. This is the pattern that we are going to continue for the entire dress until the waist at least. DC 5 and chain 1, skip 3 DCs below. At the top of the 4th DC here make 1 SC and chain 3. Again skip 3 DCs below. In the 4th DC here make 5 DCs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, chain 1. Skip 3 DCs below. In the 4th DC here make 1 SC and chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, skip 3 DC again. At the top of the 4th DC below make 5 DCs. This pattern is a so accordingly you can increase or decrease the number of stitches for your dress. After 5 DCs here chain 1. And we will go all the way round like this. I will see you at the end. So here I have made chain 3. Now just slip stitch at the top 3rd chain of this shell, and here chain 1 and into the same space make 1 SC. This is the 2nd round beginning in pink shade. Chain 3. After SC make chain 3, and in the next SC here down below make 5 DCs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 DCs and chain 1, and at the very first DC at the top of it here make 1 SC and chain 3. This is how we are going to continue in the upcoming rounds. So in this SC below here make 5 DCs. In the SCs we are going to make 5 DCs and chain 1. And then in the very first DC of the next shell below we are going to make 1 SC and chain 3. Again in this SC below here we will make 5 DCs. This is the pattern that we have to keep continuing till we reach the waist, or you reach the waist of the dress, as we will be having different dress sizes. So I have continued this pattern until the waist, and a slight variation of this very pattern to make the torso above waist. So here made 1 SC, chain 3, and into this SC below make 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. One more, 5 and chain 1, and 1 SC into the very first DC and chain 3. This is the pattern we are going to repeat. Just move like this all round. So I've reached the end of this round, made 5 DCs, and now make chain 1, and into this very first chain 1 of this SC here insert the hook and make a slip stitch to join the round. To begin the next round, chain 3, and in the same SC below here make 4 DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that makes it up to 5 DCs, as chain 3 is also counted as a DC. Chain 1, and in this very first DC below here make 1 SC and chain 3. 1, 2 and 3, and then we have 1 SC here down below in the previous round here. Into this SC below make 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1, and at the top of this very first DC make 1 SC and chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now again in this SC below here make 5 DCs. This is the pattern we gonna make. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This shell stitch is a repeat of 9 stitches. So if you have a different dress size, you can plan accordingly. So now make 1 SC into the top of the first DC below and chain 3, and in this SC below again we'll make 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After making 5 DCs we chain 1, and then we make 1 SC at the top of the first DC of the shell below, and then we chain 3, and this is how we will just keep moving in the rounds. all round into this round, and just keep making the rounds like this until you reach the length you desire for the dress, until the waist. One more thing to mention here is, in this kind of pattern you will get two kinds of scenarios to attach the round. One, when you have made 5 DCs and chain 1 and you have one SC in the beginning of this round. So how to join and start the next round? So when you get this thing, just make one slip stitch into this SC, and to begin the new round here only chain 3 and make 4 DCs in this very SC to make it into a shell. Chain 1 and then make an SC into the next DC and chain 3, and from here it will be continuing the same way we did it earlier. Now 5 DCs into this SC, four and 5, chain 1 and just move like so. So here we made 5 DCs, chain 1 and slip stitch into the very first SC, and then chain 3 and made 4 more DCs, chain 1 and proceed like this. And the other scenario is that you have made this SC and chain 3 and you have a shell standing in front of you. To join, we will just insert the hook at the top third chain of the shell here and make the slip stitch like this. And to begin a new round, chain 1 and make the SC here, chain 3, and then proceed the same pattern. We'll have a next SC here, make 5 DCs, chain 1, 4 and 5, and then chain 1, and we'll just proceed the normal way, one SC at the top of the next DC, chain 3, and so on. So just keep in mind that you're going to get this two kinds of joints. So when you had one SC and chain 3, just join at the top of the 3 chain and just move like this. Here I have made 30 rows of this pink color after this border, yellow border here. I have completed 30 rows. Please make sure that you continue till the length you wish to make it for your dress, and from here I'm going to decrease for the upper torso. So here, from after this 30 rows of completion, I'm going to decrease the size of the upper torso. So you can keep the size same if you don't wish to decrease from here. I'm going to decrease the stitches from the waist. So for this decreased round, chain 1 and make one SC and chain 3, and here into the next SC we will just make 3 DCs. This is the decrease round 1 of decrease, and after 3 DCs we will not chain 1 and just make one SC at the top of this first DC and chain 2 only. Again into the next SC we will make only 3 DCs, 2 and 3, and don't chain 1. Just after 3 DCs make one SC at the top of this DC and only chain 2 here. So this is the first round of decrease, and we are going to go all the way around like this. I'll see you at the end. I've reached the end of this first round of decrease, made 3 DCs, make a slip stitch at the top chain here, and now second round of decrease will be a little different pattern. I'll decrease one more stitch. So here after SC we were chaining 2 in the previous round, and now In this round we will only chain 1, so chain 3 to begin here and make 2 DCs in the same place. This is the round 2 of decrease, where I am decreasing one more stitch, so make one S in the next DC and we'll just chain 1. And then into the next DC here, make 3 DCs. So in first round of decrease we were making 2 chains after SC, and in the second round of decrease we are only making 1 chain after SC. So we have made 1 SC here and we'll only chain 1 and then make 3 DCs here. So the only change is that we are chaining only 1 after SC, and in the previous round we chained 2. 3 DCs is common in both the rounds, and the chain 1 that we used to make after 3 DCs we are not making that. So let's make a little more together. 3 DCs in the SC, and just continue like this. I'm going to make a few more rounds with this type of decrease only to give it a little more length of the torso. If you don't wish to change the size of the dress, please don't go for the decrease rounds. As I'm going to give a look of this befitting dress from the torso side, after the waist I have decreased the stitches. Just let's join this round together. Chain 1 and at the top of this just make a slip stitch, and please continue making till the length you wish for this kind of pattern. So this is the dress made till now. From here I'm again going to make the yoke. The dress length until now is 69 centimeters after 30 rounds of undecreased, and here I have made 12 rounds of this decreased portion. You can make it a little longer, so take a few rows further if you wish to increase the torso length accordingly. Here what I have done, I have divided the shells into half and put the markers on the 2 sides. You can put the marker either in the SC or also into the chain 1, any of the places will do. So just put a marker on both the sides to divide the shells into half, and also decide which portion to keep for the front side of the dress and which to keep for the back. So from the marker side where the yarn is already joined, slip stitch loosely 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and reach at the top of this SC here. Now chain 1 and make 1 SC. We are going to begin a new pattern from here. So chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 3 stitches below, and at the top of the 4th stitch make 1 SC. Now chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 3 stitches below, 1, 2, 3, and at the top of this 4th stitch make 1 SC like this, and we'll go like this only in this round. Chain 5 again, skip 3 stitches below, 1, 2, 3, at the top of the 4th one make 1 SC, chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, at the top of the 4th one make 1 SC, chain 5 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 3 stitches, and here at the top of this SC, the 4th stitch make 1 SC, chain 5 again. And 5, skip 3 stitches below, 1, 2, 3, and at the top of the 4th stitch make 1 SC, chain 5 again, skip 3 stitches, at the top of the 4th one make 1 SC. We're gonna go, and here we have the marker on the other side. We are gonna leave the stitches from marker on this end as well, as we left the stitches here. We left 5 stitches, the one where the marker is put, and we slip stitch 4 times, so we left 5 stitches on this side. Here also we're going to leave 5 stitches, so we'll stop making or end the round before 5 stitches, 4 stitches of this marker. So chain 5 again, 3, 4, 5, and we have the last time we are going to make this SC here like this. We have 5 stitches from this SC till the marker. And now to begin the next round of this pattern, chain 5, 3, 4 and 5, and turn the work. And now into this chain 5, at the center of it, make one SC like this. Now we have one SC below in the previous round. We'll be making 4 DCs into this. So make 4 DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4 like this. In this next chain 5, make one SC. Chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And here at the center of this next chain 5, make one SC. Now the time for this shell. This is the pattern that we are creating. In this SC below, make 4 DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then into this chain 5 at the center here, make one SC. Chain 5 again, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In this chain 5 at the center, make one SC. This is what we are creating in this round. We are making shells alternatively with chain 5. Now is the time for the shell. Make 4 DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and into this next chain 5 make one SC, chain 5 again, into this chain 5 in the previous round make one SC, and now time for a shell. Into this SC below make 4 DCs. 3 and 4, and now into the next chain 5. Now just make one SC in the center like this, chain 5, 3, 4 and 5, and into the next chain 5 make one SC. Now make 4 DCs in this SC below, 2, 3 and 4. Again one SC in the next chain 5, chain 5 again, and into the next chain 5 make one SC. Into the SC below make 4 DCs, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here in the next chain 5 make one SC. This is what we are creating. Now chain 2, and we have reached the end. We have one SC below here. Make one DC into this SC below like this. So this completes the 2 rounds, and these are the alternating rounds of this pattern. Chain 1, turn the work, make one SC in the same space here like this, and now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and at the top of this shell here in the center make one SC like this. chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. This round is the round of SCs and chain 5 only. So just keep making one SC in the center of chain 5 below, then chain 5, again SC in the center of the shell, again chain 5, 4 and 5 into the center here, make one SC, chain 5 again. At the top of this shell in the center, make one SC, chain 5 and 5. At the top of this in the chain 5, make one SC and chain 5. At the top of this shell here in the center, make one SC, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and again in this chain 5 make one SC, again chain 5. At the top of the shell, make one SC in the center and chain 5, and in this chain 5 in the center, make one SC, chain 5 into the shell. At the top of it in the center, make one SC and chain 5, and here we have reached the end. In the end here, just make one SC at the top of this DC like this, and now chain 5 again, 3 4 and 5. This is the round of chain 5 and shells alternating with each other. Here in the first chain 5, make one SC, and now the time for the shell. So in this SC below here, make 4 DCs, 1 2 3 and 4. In the next chain 5, make one SC like this, chain 5 again, 1 2 3 4 and 5. In the next chain 5, make one SC into the SC below, make 4 DCs, 1 2 3 and 4. Again in the next chain 5, make one SC, chain 5 again. Here in the center of this chain 5, make one SC, and this is the kind of pattern we are creating. Now the time for a shell, make 4 DCs in this SC below, 2 3 and 4. Again into the next chain 5, make one SC here and chain 5 into the center of this chain SC. Time for a shell. Here in the SC below, make 4 DCs, 1 2 3 and 4. I'm practicing this pattern with you all for a while just to give you an idea of what we are creating here. So after SC, chain 5 and into this chain 5 at the center, make one SC. Now make a shell in this SC below with 4 DCs, 1 2 3 and 4. In the next chain 5, make one SC, chain 5 again, 2 3 4 and 5. Make one SC at the center of this chain 5. Time for a shell. In the SC below here, make 4 DCs, 1 2 3 and 4. Again make one SC in the next chain 5 here, and now chain 2 and make one DC in the SC below at the end of the round like this. Here we made one DC in the SC below. Now chain 1 and turn the work and make one SC in the same space here in the corner and chain 5. This is the round of SCs and chain 5. Now at the top of this shell, so until now we have made 1 2 3 4 rounds together, and this is how we're going to proceed till the length we want for the yoke. So at the center of this shell here, again make 1 SC, chain 5 again, 1 2 3 4 and 5. In the next chain 5 make 1 SC like this in the center, chain 5. At the top of this shell in the center make 1 SC, chain 5. At the center of this chain 5 make 1 SC, chain 5. Two, 3, 4 and 5, and again at the top of this shell in the center make 1 SC and chain 5 again. In this chain 5 in the center make 1 SC, chain 5. At the top of the shell in the center make 1 SC, chain 5. In this chain 5 in the center make 1 SC and chain 5. Again at the top of the shell in the center make 1 SC, chain 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. In this chain 5 in the center make 1 SC and chain 5. At the top of the shell at the very center make 1 SC and chain 5. Again here we have reached the end, so at the top chain here in the corner make 1 SC like this. So here we have these alternating rows of SC and DCs. Now chain 5 again, and we're gonna make it till the length we want, the same. So here I have made it until now around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 rows I have made. This is the back portion of the dress. And here I'm going to create a slit in the center here to put a button at the top of it. So this portion will be opened in the dress. So from here chain 1 and turn the work and make an SC into this chain and chain 5, 1 2 3 4 and 5. And at the top of this shell here make 1 SC, chain 5 again, 1 2 3 4 and 5. In the chain 5 next to it make 1 SC in the center, chain 5 again. This is the round of chain and SCs. In the next shell at the top of it make 1 SC, chain 5 again. Here into the next chain 5 make 1 SC, chain 5. At the top of the shell make 1 SC. Now we have reached the marker, so chain 5 and here our pattern has 1 2 3 shells from this side and 3 shells from this side, and in the center we have this chain 5, and to divide the pattern into exactly half I have put the marker into the third chain of chain 5. So we have chain 5 here, and now into the chain 2, the chain nearer to this marker, insert the hook and make 1 SC into it like this. So we have created the demarcation. This chain 1 where the marker is there will be the demarcation place, and we'll be moving onto this side first. Our corresponding rows will be first on this side and then onto the other side. So chain 5 again for the next round and turn the work. And you can keep the length of this slit according to your requirement, how long you want the slit to be. After this chain 5, make 1 SE into this chain 5 below, and make 1 shell into the SC below. Into the next chain 5, make 1 SC, chain 5 again. Please make chain 5. This is a place of chain 5, not the shell. So after chaining 5, here into the next chain 5, make 1 SC. Now is the time for the shell. So into this SC below here, at the top of this shell, make 1 shell. 1, 2, 3 and 4 DCs into the same SC below. 4. Make 1 SC into the next chain 5, chain 5 again. SC into the next chain 5, make 1 shell into this SC below here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 DCs into this SC below, make 1 shell here. Make 1 SC into this chain 5 and chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the SC below here, make 1 DC. Insert the hook into the SC, make a DC. A few more rows to go on this side first. So chain 1 and turn. Into this very chain, make 1 SC and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And into the shell at the top of it in the center, make 1 SC. Here. Chain 5 again. Into the next chain 5, make 1 SC. Chain 5. At the top of the shell here, make 1 SC, chain 5. Here we have chain 5. Make 1 SC and chain 5 again. And now is the shell, and make 1 SC into the shell. Chain 1 and turn. Make 1 SC. This is the same round, the corrected round. So this is the round 2 again. Chain 5 and turn. And here into this chain 5, make 1 SC like this, and we'll move just with the pattern, 1 shell at the top of the shell. So make 4 DCs into this SC below. 4, 1 SC into the chain 5 next, chain 5 again, 3, 4 and 5, 1 SC into this chain 5 next to it, 1 shell into the SC below here. So make 4 DCs into this SC, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 SC into the next chain 5, chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 1 SC into the next chain 5, make a shell into the SC below here like this. Two, 3 and 4, make 1 SC into this chain 5 and chain 2, 1, 2, make 1 DC into the SC below here, like this. So this finishes 5 rounds on this side, and now I'll be making it on the other side, and you can keep the length according to your requirement. So here I have finished this half portion, and then I joined the yarn. So I made 5 rows on this side, and for this portion here I joined the yarn here onto this side here, and then made 5 rows here. And earlier I had made so just cut out the yarn and secured the thread at this corner like this, and earlier I had made 10 rows until the marker in the center, and then I made 5 rows, so I have a total of 15 rows here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. So now as we made that back portion together, now is the time to move on to the front portion. And here I have the marker that we had put earlier. We had left 5 stitches, and then we began making this pattern onto the back side. And now for the front side also, leave this marker and leave 5 stitches, 2 3 4 and 5, and into the 6th stitch at the top of it here I will tie the thread for the front panel. So here at the top of this DC I'm tying the knot and begin making it from here. And so just let's put the marker on this side as well. So leave 5 stitches counting from this marker, and in the 6th stitch here put the marker, so it will be easy for us to recognize the place until where we have to keep making and stop. So now insert the hook here into this DC at the top of it and pull up a loop, chain 1 and make 1 SC here in the same place, chain 5. We are going to repeat the same pattern that we made onto the back side. Skip 3 stitches at the top of the 4th stitch, make 1 SC, and this is the pattern we'll be repeating. So chain 5 again, 4 and 5, skip 3 stitches at the top of the 4th stitch here, make 1 SC, chain 5 again, skip 3 stitches below, 1 2 3, and at the top of the 4th one make 1 SC, chain 5, 3 4 and 5, and at the top of the 4th one, 1 2 3 4, make 1 SC like this, chain 5 again, skip 3 stitches, and at the top of the 4th stitch make 1 SC, chain 5 again, at the top of the 4th stitch below here make 1 SC, chain 5 again, skip 3 stitches at the top of the 4th one, make 1 SC, chain 5, at the top of the next 4th stitch make 1 SC, chain 5 again, skip 3, at the top of the 4th stitch here make 1 SC, chain 5 again, skip 3, at the top of the 4th stitch make 1 SC. And we are nearing this marker, we have to move until this first marker only, the purple one. So now chain 5 again, 3 4 and 5, skip 3, into the 4th one here make 1 SC, chain 5, 1 2 3, and in the 4th one make 1 SC, chain 5, and here in the 3rd very stitch I made the SC as we are falling short of 1 stitch, and now at the 4th stitch here make 1 SC. In the last, take out the marker and make 1 SC. If it happens with you, you can also adjust it like this. and it will come up fine on the upcoming round. So now chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and turn the work for the next round the way we used to make on the back panel. Into this chain 5 here make 1 SC and into the this SC below make 1 shell. So make 4 DCs into this very SC. 2, 3 and 4. The same pattern we made earlier for the back panel, and now 1 SC into this chain 5 and chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1 SC into the next chain 5, and now the time for a shell. Into this SC here make 4 DCs to create a shell. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 SC into the next chain 5 and chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the next chain 5, 1 SC, and we'll move just like that into this round till the end where we began, and just go like that because we made this panel together, so you know the pattern, and move accordingly till the length you wish. This is the same pattern on the back that we are repeating, so it won't be a problem. So here this is the front panel, and I have made around 14 rows of this panel until now, and now we'll be giving a little shape for the neck on both the sides. Around 2 to 3 rounds we'll be making on both the sides like this. So see, I have put a marker here, left 1 shell, and into the next shell in the center of it I have put the marker in the SC on this side and on the other side as well, and we'll be shaping the neck on this side from this marker. And here also on this side I left 1 shell. Into the next shell at the top of it in the SC I put the marker here, and from here I'll be giving the shape to the neck. So I have the thread attached already here on this side, so let's begin on this side first. So now chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and turn the work, and into this chain 5 make 1 SC, make a shell into this shell, so 4 DCs into the SC below, 3 and 4, and make 1 SC into the next chain 5 here. Now chain 5 again, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now here into this chain 5 make 1 SC like this. Now take out the marker and yarn over, and into the same SC here below make 1 DC like this. Chain 1 and turn, make 1 SC here in this very space, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, make 1 SC into the next chain 5, chain 5 again, 1 SC at the top of the next shell here like this, and chain 5 again the last time, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and into this corner chains here make 1 SC like this. This is how, and now the same way we'll make it on the other side as well. So just cut out the yarn and secure the thread at the corner here. And for the other side of the neck, turn the work as I'm going to join on the other side. To join it on to the outer side of this, we need to turn the work, and here in the corner tie the thread here into this chain 5 and we'll be shaping the neck like this. Secure it well and insert the hook, take out a loop and chain 5, 4 and 5 and turn the work. Make one SE into this chain 5 here like this, and now one shell into the shell below, so 4 DCs into the SC below. Yarn over and begin making the DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 SC into the next chain 5 here. Again the time, now chain 5 again, and into the next chain 5 here make 1 SC, take out the marker, yarn over and make 1 DC into the shell below here, into this SC below like this, 1 DC, and chain 1 and turn the work, make 1 SC in the same space here, chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5, into this chain 5 here make 1 SC, chain 5 again, 2, 3, 4 and 5, at the top of the shell here in the center make 1 SC, chain 5, the last chain 5, and here in the corner of this chain 5 make 1 SC. So this is the neck on the other side as well, shaped. Cut the yarn, secure the thread properly. A little shaping is done, as this is the size I need for the dress here, so around 2 rows we made after the front panel of 14 rounds, and nextly we'll just put these two fronts together like this, corner to corner, and we'll sew the shoulders on both the sides onto this side as well like this. So nextly we're gonna join the shoulders together. I have put the stitch markers keeping the 2 fronts in place like this. Stitch onto the stitch, corner at the corner, hold it properly and put the markers in the exact stitches we are going to make the stitch to sew it. So I have tied the thread onto this side and put the knot also into the 2 faces together in the corner stitch, and we'll just sew it together first. So hold it like this and from one side begin making the stitches like this, from the chain of this side onto the chain on the other side, the nearest chain, just keep making the loose stitches. The work should not get too tight with the stitch. Else the shoulder size will shrink, so be careful and make light loose stitches. Stretch it a little bit like this. I have reached the end of this side, and now take out the marker, hold the stitches in place and just make a few more stitches to secure this end. as the sew should come really clean. Make a few more stitches in this corner to secure it well, and I'm making the knot as well. See how clean it has come. Just one or two more stitches to secure the knot well, like this. Now tighten the work, and like this we have to join on the other side as well. So it's joined properly on this side. Now cut the thread. And like this only, it has to come clean on this side as well.